So let's get to all right. So let's get to a little bit of a lighter, but kind of heavy, but really kind of light when in the grand scheme of things. But it's good for me and my guys back here. But let's talk about it. So yesterday, the Minnesota Timberwolves were playing against the Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans, and things got a little heated between the Timberwolves. I'm speaking in regards to Rudy Gobert and what's that boy name? What's that boy name? And Kyle Anderson. Now, just what Saturday or Friday, Rudy Gobert had just got done talking about Kyle Anderson and his relationship with him and his leadership style. Like, oh, he speaks kind of tough, but I don't take it to heart and whatnot. I know it comes from a place of love. And so they go to the sideline yesterday, and Kyle Anderson has been reported has said that he told Rudy, get some, can you block a shot? I saw a couple of plays where he easily could have just put his hand up, but I leave it at that. And Rudy responded with, "Can you get a rebound?" Okay. The biggest guy on the court has been asked to, "Can you block a shot?" And also, he's telling somebody much smaller than him, "Can you get a rebound? Can you not get the rebound?" But that's neither here nor there. So they're arguing on the sideline, and it's been determined that Rudy Gobert said, or that Kyle Anderson called him the B word. Or yeah, called him the B word. We're just gonna leave it at that. Called him a bitch. And Rudy took exception to that. And so it appeared that Rudy punched him, that he punched Kyle Anderson. He punched him. Now, what we're showing here is it now, like from the angle they showed us, it did look like he punched him in the chest. It wasn't no face shot or nothing. He punched him in the chest. But it did look like a punch. But from looking at it at different angles, it was a strong shove. But the way everybody looked at it, it looked like he had punched him. So they go to the locker room, and while they're going to the locker room, you got I'll get on him in a second. They go to the locker room and they're still cussing. He's talking about I'll knock your ass out. Kyle Anderson saying this, I'll knock your ass out. They sent Rudy Gobert home. Just said, go home for the day. So now it's being reported after Rudy went on there and he apologized and all that. When the group chat said, "Hey man, we're gonna talk about it and then let's move on." Cool, cool, cool. Um, he went on Twitter to apologize. Even though he said what he said, I still shouldn't have reacted like that. He still didn't quite take full responsibility. He didn't want you to know, like, there's a reason why I did that, and a lot of people say it's a very good reason why you would. I would say shove him. That's good, but I don't know now. This because I believe as long as that man's arms he could have connected like Draymond did with the pool boy. He could have did that. I believe that could have happened, but it didn't. So now we're at a point where they decided to suspend him one game, which is the play-in game against the Lakers. One and done, I believe, is how this is about to go. So he will be out. And then also we have somebody else that's out. Jaden McDaniels. He's out for the season because he punched the wall. I don't know. I don't know anybody that's ever want to fight with the wall other than the Kool-Aid man. I honestly can't think if you are not the Hulk, the Kool-Aid man, or Superman, you're not winning that fight. So I know you're an elevated athlete. You're a freak of nature, probably. You're up and coming. I mean, I think that you would have actually bothered LeBron a little bit, but now you're not available because you punched the wall. Did anybody learn anything from Amari Stoudemire? Punched the glass at least. He at least punched the glass of something he could break, but it was glass. So now his hand was jacked up. That was back when he was with the New York Knicks, and that's when Carmelo got the green light to shoot 50 times. But I digress. So now because of this, Ant's gonna have to step up, and Draymond Green he actually got some get back because Gobert had said something about when Draymond when Gobert had said something when Draymond had punched Poole. He said something about insecurity, scream loud, something like that. And then Draymond, he screamed it back. And I guess they got a long history because Draymond believes he should have won some of those defensive player of the years because last night I didn't see Gobert. He just stood there, if you ask me, but and let folk go by. But man, Utah ate them up on that trade. That was crazy. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game coming up, and it go. I don't know what it's gonna look like coming up next season because it wasn't really a punch. I think everybody's gonna know. But listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. They got up and they was on Gobert's ass, the team. So they wasn't, they wasn't on no Kyle. They was on Gobert. So it might be some bad blood there, but I don't know. Maybe they called him the Coronasaurus Rex. That's what we didn't hear. I don't know, but that's that's just me. That's just me just thinking out loud. That's it. That's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much.